So what we are going to discuss today, tax return, right? What we have done so far in the tax return, we saw the form number 1040, that is individual tax return, right? IRS, what is the full form of IRS? Internal Revenue Services. Internal Revenue Services, right? Which is the tax department who is responsible to collect all the taxes and give the ITR, right? If somebody has filed the ITR, that means the ITR individual tax return, the form number 1040 is a form which will be filled by us. As let's say I'm a person who is going to file the tax return. So whoever going to file tax return, they are going to fill this ITR form, right? So I can fill two ITR form also. Yes, I can fill one ITR form for IRS and deposit into the IRS that this is total income, and according to this income, these are my taxes which have been already deducted, or I will be paying these taxes, right? I can also create another ITR which I will send, because here when I file the tax return to the IRS, I will always show my expenses more and income less to save my tax amount. But when I go to lender to take a loan, there is always a possibility that here I might need to show more income. If I will be able to show more income, I will get easily qualified for the loan. Hi there. If you are enjoying these underwriting videos, if these small videos are helping you understand the basics and improve your underwriting skills, imagine how much more you could learn with access to in-depth training videos. And what about practicing and assessing your knowledge? That's where Underwriting Logic online portal comes in. Subscribe today to underwritinglogics.com and unlock access to a complete library of training videos that you can learn from at your own pace. Each video is followed by an assessment, so you can test your knowledge and track your progress after each session. Don't miss out. Start your journey to becoming an expert underwriter today. And I'm excited to announce that Underwriting Logic's LMS loan management system will be available very soon. This amazing tool is designed for our trainees to practice underwriting in a hands-on environment. With LMS, you will learn how to set up or play with loan and underwriting data, like update liability, attach real estate owned properties to their liabilities to their mortgage loans. Right? You might be knowing how to calculate rental income, but how to update them in the system inside the LOS so it get applied to your DTI correctly. You will also learn how to update income and asset a complete underwriting system along with automated and manual control. So here in the LMS, you will also, it is all calculating all types of income automatically for you. So you will learn how to calculate closing costs. Plus, you will also learn how to update conditions manually, and how, based on your underwriting scenario, how the underwriting conditions will be automatically generated, right? So don't wait. Subscribe now to underwritinglogics.com. Remember, once the LMS is launched, training spots will fill up very fast, and you don't want to wait in a long queue. So better get in the team and start learning so that you get ready well in advance to play with the LMS whenever it is launched. Thank you. See you soon at the underwritinglogics.com. So that is always a risk at the lender side, that is this the authentic one, the tax return, the copy of tax return which have been provided by the borrower, is that authentic or not? To check the authenticity of that, what we will get this tax copy from the borrower, and then we will review and we will consider the income according to our calculation, but we will always cross check this copy with the IRS record. They will get directly an copy from the IRS, which is known as tax transcript, right? To get this transcript, to get this record from directly from the IRS, we need to fill or we need to send a request form, and that request form is called 4506C, right? Or T. That is the form which is request for text transcript. Remember that there will be always written request. It is not a text transcript. It is a request for text transcript. This will be filled and will be sent to the IRS department, and then IRS department will give us the text transcript. Means it is going to be slightly different than the in the format. You can easily easily recognize this. Let me show it to you. It will look like this will look like this. Internal Revenue Services, United States Department of Treasury, and it can be 5, 6, 10 pages because depends on the how much source of the income borrower has disclosed, how much credit they applied, right? So pages are going to depend on pages are going to be different from borrower to borrower. Someone could have only 3 4 pages, someone can have 30 pages, right? But this is the text transcript record. So whenever we are going to send 45060 form to the Internal Revenue Services within 3 4 days, 5 days maximum, right? This record will be submitted to us, will be given to us, will be sent to us by the IRS department. We won't be getting it from directly from borrower. We will get it from the directly from Internal Revenue Services, and this is the going to be a record, right? And it's going to be very simple. So transcript, SSN number, borrower name, and if it's joint, they are going to show the spouse name, the filing year, and then simply the column wise column first they are going to show the sequence is going to almost remain similar according to the tax return, but since it is a record what they have filed, so it will only include whatever the income or income sources have been provided to them by the borrower, and not other credit or other schedules. No, it will go in the sequence how much wage earner income and all the first schedule, second schedule, only those schedule will be included what borrower has disclosed on the tax return. It's going to be very self-explanatory, going to be very simple one, which can be easily read. If you can read the tax return, you can read 10 times better the text transcript. You only need to be cross-checked, and most of the time text transcript won't be coming into the underwriting. Once the loan is approved, then only, because why we should get someone's IRS record if we are going to deny the loan, if we are going to suspend the loan. We will always get text transcript, or this will be an automatic conditions which will get added into the underwriting for the text transcript before close, right? So once we approve the loan based on the text return, then only after approval this task will be done. So most of the time you won't get the text transcript in your file while doing the underwriting. That will be the later once you approve the loan, then only need to check. 45060 will be already done by the processing team. You all again need not to be worried about that. What is the last date of filing the tax in US? 15th April. 15th April, right? Now it can be 16, 17, but generally 15th April. If somebody failed to file the tax return for 15th, what they need to take? Extension. Tax form 4868. Form number. So 4868. We will, if somebody telling no, I don't have tax returns for this year, I will file them later. So I will say as an underwriter, okay, provide me the 4868 form number that you have already taken the tax extension, right? So we will accept. So these are the main forms. Those are other than tax. Then we come back to the 1040. In the 1040 first 2 pages, that is IRS, right? Not IRS, sorry, IRS tax return form number 1040. So these first 2 pages will have the summary report, right? If you can read this summary report, right, properly, you will get to know all the income sources of the borrower. There are wages. If there are wages disclosed, now you know that borrower has wage earner income. If there is interest income, that means borrower has savings in the bank account, right? If there is a capital gain or loss, the borrower may have additional properties or additional assets, right? If borrower has disclosed social security income, the borrower has social security or pension, right? Or retirement or annuity. So the borrower has annuity income, borrower must have investment, right? Investment account. This is how you will get all the information. If the borrower had disclosed other income, that other income is $90,000. Now we know borrower also have other income as other income in addition to these income. What could be other income? To check the other income, we will go to Schedule 1. In the Schedule 1, all the bifurcation of other income will be provided to us. Bifurcation of other income. Because in the summary page, we know borrower has the other income, but what is other income? It can be partnership in business, it can be Schedule C business, it can be Schedule E business, rent income from rental, income from trust, income from royalties, or income from partnership, or income from small corporation. Everything will go into Schedule E, right? Or it can be Schedule C income 100%. There could be some alimony amount, there could be some other income like farm income, right? Or income those are not comes under any schedule, which could be additional income like maybe gambling income from gambling from casino. Those kind of incomes always go to the Schedule 1, right? So summary pages, in the summary pages you will directly get to know what are the income, direct incomes, which could be wage, interest, capital, or social security, pension, retirement. These will be written directly. But then other in, if other than these income, then you have to navigate to Schedule 1. Once you find the Schedule 1, here you will get the bifurcation of other income, right? What are the other income? Then once, let's say you go to Schedule 1, and there you find borrower has alimony amount, then now you have to go, you know where to go. You have to go and find the divorce decree, right? Yes. And from there you will read it and will consider the income, not from here. Similarly, they have written the Schedule C income. Now you know they are writing $30,000 from Schedule C. Now we know 30,000 is good, but I cannot directly take. I need to go and check the profit and loss of this business. What is profit and loss? Schedule C. So there will be a Schedule C which will inside the tax return, and we will find it and we will calculate the income from there, because there is all. Why we need to calculate when they are telling it is 30,000? We need to go to Schedule C and we need to recalculate, because there is a possibility. Again, what I told you, whenever somebody file the tax return, the main intention is to save the tax. So they might show some type of expenses which are not real expenses. Like I'm telling that I earned 10,000, $100,000 from my business, but then I'm telling there was a computer which I purchased for my office. There were some office expense. There was, two assistants. I paid them this much of money. So total, I have paid $40,000. These are my expenses. So what is my real income? Profit 60,000. So government will pay the taxes on the 60,000. But then I'm telling no, I don't want to pay 160,000 because there are other expenses. What are other expenses? So if I go and rent a office outside, I have to pay rent almost $30,000. Okay, but I am utilizing a room at my home, right? So I should get credit, because if you are going to consider this 30,000 my profit, this is not real profit. Maybe I have a room, so let's say I rented it out for myself and I'm telling 30,000. So what will be my total profit? I'm telling 30,000 home rent, so profit is 30,000, so I will pay the taxes only on 30,000, and this is allowed by the government, right? This was the mindset when I filed the tax return. As an underwriter, I know this 30,000 going into the borrower's own pocket. So this should be income also, right? So what I will do, I will add 30,000 plus 30,000, and for my loan, income will become 60,000 per year divided by 12, 5,000 per month. Make sense? That is why we need to go to that particular schedule and we need to calculate income directly from there. Yes? Yes, sir. Similarly, we will go to the other schedules. If they have given the income in the Schedule E, we will go to that particular section of that schedule, and there we will find and calculate income. So this is how you are going to navigate from one page to another page. In one summary page, you will get the information that there is other income. Now you will go to, where you will find the schedule other income in Schedule 1. In Schedule 1, you won't get the income direct. You will get the next clue, where to move. So the Schedule 1 is telling borrower has alimony income, borrower has other income as a Schedule C, sole proprietor, borrower has Schedule E income from rent. So all that bifurcation has been given to you, provided to you. Now you will get that income and will move to the next page, will go and find the Schedule C and it will calculate income from. And similarly, when you go to Schedule E, there you will again find the information that these are the three business. Now you have to go to business bank, need to find those business tax returns, and from there you are going to calculate income. So this is how you will keep navigating from one. The only thing you need to know, how to navigate, where to find the information. If you understand that, your calculation is again going to remain same, right? It's the only you need to know how to navigate through the text written. Okay, so let's say so this is our most recent 2023 text written. Okay, we have already reviewed this. I won't go much. So here